What's up, everybody? It's your boy D Fresh in the building. We're gonna go over some of the events from yesterday, and what do we think the expectations are for today. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into Tesla. First of all, shout out to everybody that jumped into that Tesla play yesterday. Man, did you get paid? I got so many messages yesterday from so many people. Man, D Fresh, I followed your play. I waited for it to hit 213.15, and once it hit that and closed over it, I jumped in the call and rode that thing all the way up to 210, 212. Man, shout out to everybody that caught that play. Man, it was some money to be made in that play. Good job there. Good job executing. Proud of y'all. But if we look and see what Tesla did, look at that opening candle. Boom! That opening candle took us right past what did I call in that video? 213.15. If you see 213.15, bulls run to test that level again, hold on to your seats. We on for a ride. I call 203, 205, 208, and ultimately 210. It surpassed that right there. I got out at 208. I left some money on the table, but I preserved profit, so I don't care that it went to 213. It is what it is. Good job there, guys. But if you see, again, boom, got another green candle. Boom, jumped up to 205.43. Surpassed that, went all the way to 207. It got a little smack down, but man, it wasn't stopping this train right here. Got another boom candle. Boom, stalled a little bit here, closed. Boom, rode that thing all the way up. I think this is where I got out at 208.75. Even though I had a level, this level was marked before all this nonsense started, before the pop, and I knew it was going to come somewhere, and that's why I called 210. My level was at 209.90, and I knew it was going to come there, but I was cool at 208.75, so I got out. But as you see, they made that run for it. Boom, they actually surpassed that. They got up to about 211, and then they start coming down a little bit. But what I was looking at is that yellow line right there. They respected that yellow line, the 9 EMA. They chopped on that for a little bit, and I was saying the whole time, man, if they continue to hold that 9 EMA, Tesla's going up a little bit more. They held on to that 9 EMA, and boom, they jumped all the way to 213.25, and then they got a little bit of a rejection. They came down. I think we closed at 209.30 or somewhere up in there. We're currently sitting at 206, and don't be fooled by that right there. This is kind of what usually happens before you get big dog Powell jumping into the game. He causes the market to move. He causes it to drop. People scared. They taking profits, which I don't blame him. Take them profits before that guy talk, because he can cause you to lose a whole lot of money. He can cause you to make a whole lot of money. I don't like guessing. Let me take my profit out. I don't want to have to deal with that. I'll play the after move. Again, we're sitting at 207 even. Powell can make this thing come back to test levels at 202.10. You start seeing us take those levels out, we coming back down. Pay attention to 202 even. Let's just say that. But if it's favorable data and they smack the highs from yesterday, 213.25, man, I got a level sitting all the way up here at 218.50. It has range to run. Just be cautious there. Let me go ahead and dive into SPY. SPY started dropping. You see, we got up to about the 545.75, and we started that coast down. Look at that red candle. Boom, we rode that thing all the way down to, I had a level at 542.75. And if any of you guys looked at the video yesterday, I told you guys, you see bulls try to take this back to 545.75 and they don't make it, and they can't reject off that and keep going forward, man, hold on to your seats, because we coming down to test that level at 542.75. And you see what they did, almost to the number. 542.75, right on the number that I call. And what happened after that? The opening candle came up. They tried to go a little lower. They couldn't do it. Boom, got that green candle, and there was almost a $2 move. But then they kept getting rejected. They coming back down to test 542.75 again. And as you see, they did it. They kept getting smacked right there, and they kept rising all the way back up. They end up finishing the day at 543.50 right now. It's the Powell effect. Everybody's scared, don't know what Powell's going to say, and preserving some of that money. And again, I can't fault them for that right there. But what you don't need to do, you don't need to gamble. You don't need to guess. You need to react. If you see the play forming, jump in. I'm not going to speak too much on it because, again, we in the land of uncertainty. We do not know what Powell's going to do. Don't guess in this. Don't jump into a play because you see the first green candle, and don't jump into play because you see the first red candle. If you do, remember, you got that risk of being burnt, and we do not like losing money around here. We want to preserve the profit, build our portfolios, and stay in the game long term. One last thing to add with the SPY, pay attention. If the bulls start running this thing up again and they come back down to test 542.75, if 542.75 doesn't hold, you're going to see numbers back up under 540. Bears is going to try to sink this thing back down to test that level right around 539.70 or 539.80. Just be cautious in the SPY because we know what happened during Fed Powell's speeches. The market is super crazy. You got a bunch of pops up. You got a bunch of pops going down. Just be careful in those plays. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that like button down there and hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys later. All right. Peace out.